How you doing? I'm Mando Pettis, professional bass angler. I want to give you guys a little rundown on the products that I represent, companies I represent, on to help me be a productive fisherman. We're gonna start off like this. This is the Okuma 2013 Helios, 7/3-to-1 action, ABEC 5 bearings, carbon fiber handle, excellent rod, a lot of power. You can use it, on braid. They have a spool designed for braid. Incredible rod, anodized green accents. I just got them in the other day, and let me tell you, they cast very smooth. I can't say no more. I look for great products, and this is definitely one for the masses right here. And another reel that I'm trying from there is where is it? The spinning reel. For all you guys that like spinning reels, throwing drop shots, shaky heads, or whatever have you, this is their HX40 Helios 6.1 action high speed spinning reel. All carbon fiber, very light, very light. You can't weigh no more than like 5.8 ounces, somewhere in that realm. Of course, I'm throwing it on a Duckett rod. One of the best rods on the market, hands down. Duckett Micro Magic series, White Ice series. They're all incredible. My favorite is has to be the White Ice series. This is a Peak Pond 7.3 heavy action, foam handles. Once again, thrown on a Kuma reel, Helios. This rod is amazing. It's a heavy action rod, open water jigging, frog rod, swim bait rod, whatever have you, you can use it for. It's just incredible, incredible power backbone. Once again, the micro guides, making you cast further, making the rod more sensitive. You can't ask for nothing more in an incredible rod. Boyd and Sean did a heck of a job designing this rod, this whole series. So I want to give them a lot of props. Another one of my favorites from the Duckett lineup is the I call this my up close and personal. This is a 7-foot heavy, extra heavy Duckett Micro Magic thrown on a Kuma reel. This is up close and personal right here, people. Power, short pitches and flipping into brush, whatever have you. This gets it done. Once again with the micro guides. Incredible sensitivity, especially out here in the wintertime. Right now it's gotta be like 50 degrees, so those bites are really, really subtle. And, with these micro guides, I can feel everything. So, if you're not throwing a Duckett rod, you're missing out on a whole bunch of fish that you might have not felt with another rod. Give it a whirl, because the whole Duckett lineup is incredible. And another one of the products that I've been having great success with is the BioEdge Fishing Scents. Okay, these scents come in a wand and they come in a potion. I like to use the wands in the wintertime. You can apply it to hard baits, you can apply it to your jigs, but the wands keep it on there a lot longer on the hard baits, because the potion is just going to slide off. But in the summertime, as the temperatures heat up and things of that nature, the wands, you have to keep them in an ice chest or somewhere where it's cool, or else they'll melt in those hot summer heats. But the potions, I can't say no more, man. This stuff smells just basically like somebody just took a crayfish and just squeezed it in a bottle, or a shad and just crunch it and put it in a bottle or into a wand. BioEdgeFishing.com. You can give them a whirl and try all the products out. And I can't forget, keep your eyes protected. My choice, and I love them to death, is Solar Bass sunglasses. They cover your whole face. You know, they have what you're looking for in a sunglass. You know, if you have a small head, they have glasses that fit you. But if you like the bigger frames like I do, um, my choice is the double XLs, amber, mossback gradient format. That's my top choice for, you know, the Solar Blats. That's what I prefer, is the double XLs, because, you know, I got a big head and they have to fit it. But you know, give them a whirl, and hey, you know. And another product I can't forget, because without them I wouldn't be so successful doing one of the techniques that I love the most, and that's throwing a jig. Um, Jig fishing is my number one technique. You know, right beside that is cranking, or, you know, throwing a jerk bait, something of that nature, flipping grass. I love all that. So Phoenix Baits, they make the best jigs on the market, hands down, hand tied, all different realms of colors. This right here is the Brent Ehrler jig. It comes in a bruiser color, which is, you know, black, purple with brown. I'm throwing it on a Zoom Super Chunk. This jig is incredible color. Big shout out to Brent Ehrler for you know, designing this color, and Phoenix Baits for producing it. But I just got my shipment in the other day of all my Phoenix jigs, and let me tell you, this is all I gotta say. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Phoenix Baits. They're a California-based company, so you can go on to phoenixbaits.com and order all your jigs, all the products it makes, plastics, weights, whatever have you, and give it a whirl. All right. This is Mando Pettis, professional bass angler. I'll see you again on the lake.